Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Tom Spark. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 reasons not to buy CyberGhost VPN. Hey guys, just a reminder to check out vpntierlist.com. It's a collection of all my ratings on the channel, and you're going to find lots of helpful information here on how to choose a VPN. Anyways, back to the video. So guys, one of the first reasons you probably shouldn't buy CyberGhost VPN is because it is pretty expensive. It's $13 a month, which is pretty much the most expensive thing out there alongside stuff like ExpressVPN. My other top rated VPNs like Torguard VPN only cost $5 a month with code TOMSPARK or $30 a year, which is much cheaper than $72 a year or $13 a month. Additionally, you could get 2 years and 3 years for $100. Now this price isn't bad, but even with Torguard it'll be only $90, so it's still cheaper. AirVPN is also cheaper as well. The thing I do like about this pricing system, admittedly, is that at least it makes sense. For 1 year, it's $72. 2 years is slightly more expensive at $88, and 3 years is slightly more expensive. So it makes sense. There's an incremental price increase for the commitment time, but you're also saving a little bit about money since they're kind of bundling it in, giving you a little bit of discount for longer term commitment models. It sounds funny to say that it's a plus that it makes sense, but a lot of VPNs out there like Surfshark just don't really make sense how they're pricing things. Because why would you ever do that? Why would you charge less for 3 years than a 2-year plan? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It also has a 45-day money-back guarantee, which is quite nice as well. That's a little bit longer than most other VPNs at only 30 days. So I do like that. They also give you 7 simultaneous connections, which is actually quite good, which is better than ExpressVPN, which is around the same price per month. This is cheaper per year though. But guys, overall, that's my thought about the pricing in terms of CyberGhost. It's a little bit more expensive than I would like. Is it the worst pricing system out there? No, but it does leave room for a lot of improvement, especially from the 1-month model, especially I think $13 is too expensive. $10 would be more reasonable. Another thing about CyberGhost is that it kind of has a weird company history. CyberGhost is owned by a company called Cape, who was formerly named Crossrider. Now Crossrider was kind of like a weird kind of company. It kind of got involved somehow, or people were using its platform to develop malware and ads and stuff like that. And people like even some of the people who worked at Malwarebytes wrote up an article about how Crossrider malware was disguising itself as other programs and stuff like that. So it definitely gave Crossrider a bad name. I think that's one reason Crossrider decided to rebrand itself towards Cape, the new company that owns CyberGhost. So Cape is a pretty big company. It also now owns private internet access. So a lot of people kind of took this bad reputation from Cape, and now they kind of assign it to private internet access as well, since Cape owns CyberGhost and private internet access. So whether or not you like Cape kind of depends on this one. The company definitely has a weird history with Crossrider, its former name, and what it used to do then. It's for sure kind of tried to rebrand itself as into a privacy and security company. Who's to say if it's working? Who's to say if people trust them? I don't know if I give them that much trust, and in terms of the reputation score, it's definitely going to be low just because of that weird history. So it's something to consider. Another thing about CyberGhost, the speeds just don't really perform, especially guys, in terms of speeds, CyberGhost is just pretty mediocre to slower. I had a higher ping than normal. Download rates on several servers weren't that impressive, quite low actually, and real world torrent tests were also not very good either, just mediocre speeds altogether. Kind of disappointing for how expensive CyberGhost is for the 1-month plan. Another issue is that CyberGhost kind of brands itself as really good for streaming, but in my test it only works with Netflix and Hulu. I couldn't get CyberGhost to work with stuff like Prime Video, BBC iPlayer, Disney Plus, and some other kind of extra streaming services out there. So while it's not the worst streaming solution for streaming providers, it's certainly not the best one, and it's not compatible with all the services, unlike some other VPNs on the tier list again. And that kind of brings me to my last point. It's like I kind of even struggled here to come up with 5 reasons not to buy CyberGhost, because in a lot of ways it's just kind of a mediocre VPN that doesn't really stick out in being super bad or really good in any way. The application probably is the best part about CyberGhost. They've kind of refined it and made it a little bit more polished and easy to use, and it's honestly not the worst application out there. However, everything else across the board, whether it being poor speeds, expensive pricing, a lack of streaming compatibility, or even kind of meh customer support, as well as not a very good reputation, just give me plenty of reasons not to recommend CyberGhost, but not, exactly concrete, specific, detailed, niche reasons why not to recommend CyberGhost. So that's kind of like my ending point here with CyberGhost. It's kind of one of those VPNs. I'll review it, check out everything about it, and then a couple months later, I'm like, CyberGhost, what is it? What was that thing about CyberGhost I didn't like? It's just kind of a forgettable VPN service. It's kind of more popular, I think, than it deserves to be. It definitely has a big company behind it that probably gives it a lot of marketing dollars, and it has 100% commission rates. So a lot of people are trying to advertise it and make money by recommending you to use it, but it's definitely not that good of a VPN to use. Anyways, guys, if you want a better VPN to use than CyberGhost, make sure to check out the tier list at vpntierlist.com, or check down in the description down below to click on links to help support the channel. And I'll see you again on the next video very soon.